back with another one, man. Alright, you can see I'm driving into the parking garage with my helper. That's going to be OTR. Well, no, not OTR. AFK is what I meant to say. Going back in the car, go ahead and TP over to your nightclub. This is the duplication glitch used to get your slots pulled to receive certain things with gift cards to friends that this irregular MOC to MOC gift cards to friends, you know, got us doing some extra nonsense. So as you can see, I'm moseying on over to the nightclub. I'm gonna go inside of my level 1 for speedo and all that stuff. So when I load into B1 garage of the nightclub, go ahead and hop into the speedo. If you got the little stupid message up there at the left top left corner, of course it won't give you right D-pad right D-pad just yet. But there it is, right D-pad. Hit right D-pad, hit the pause menu, go ahead and TP up out of that thing, man. We're gonna TP over to the arena, so we can get these slots pulled, man. And I have a Batty 801 pink joint stored in my level B2 of the arena. So that's where I'm going, because that's the bike I want to use to keep track of my slots. I'm just moving one slot in the video. So there's the pink Batty 801. Hop on, pause, hit right D-pad. You don't have to change nothing. Just make sure you exit the arena, not the workshop. Exit the arena. So I'm gonna go ahead and call up my mechanic, and I'm gonna be swapping slots inside of my facility. Let's do the RCV. When I call that RCV out, I'll count like 6 to 8 seconds. And when that's over, I'll have my helper hop out of that car that they're sitting in at the parking garage at the casino. As you can see, the plate just changed. And all I'm going to do is drive this bike back into that same level B2. You see that there's a full alert telling me I need to get rid of something to put this vehicle in there. So I'll just overwrite that Batty 801, which is really just pushing that RCV and its slot into the arena. As you can see, there's nothing there, but that's where you're wrong. There is something there. So you just walk up to the little organizer thing and hit right D-pad, and as you can see, it says that it's an RCV there, which it is. You just can't see it. So the RCV and the slot for the RCV is there. So to make that slot, you know, visible and manageable, let's just go ahead and put a Primo over the top of that slot. The slot is going to remain itself. We're just changing the vehicle that's on that slot, just to make it a little easier to deal with. As you can see, RCV, override it with the pink Primo. And I go pink just to let things stand out, so I'll know that something's, you know, special about this situation. So we use a pink bike that's stored inside of the facility now, invisible, inside of the place where the RCV would be at. And then we have a pink Primo on the way inside of the Arena B2 where the RCV slot is. We're just waiting for that thing to get delivered. Yeah, I could have cut the video. Who cares? fast forward if you don't like it. So yeah, once we get this delivered, we're going to then make sure that this pink Primo is stored in the back of our MOC. It doesn't matter if the MOC is empty or full. Just put the damn car in the back of the MOC, because that's what we're using to get glitched out with, man. Pink Primo, RCV slot, but it's not an RCV, but it's going to be an RCV. So as you can see, I'm right here and I'm about to get glitchy. I got my MOC out. I got my pink Primo out, aka RCV slot. Staying in the job, there's a terabyte invite. Open that phone up, job list, and go to the last page. You accept that invite, spam right D-pad, should throw you up into the job. Your helper should see a flash of exit all. When they see that flash standing at the door of their terabyte, they are immediately supposed to hit exit all. If done correctly, once that job finally loads up, we're just waiting any day here, should be OTR. So there's a job loading up. Just go ahead and back up out that thing, man. As you can see, I am OTR. So now at this point, by you being OTR, that pink Primo is going to be up by the nightclub at your helper nightclubs. Just how them drive it down. So I mean, y'all all should know the deal here, but whatever. Just go ahead and pull on up. Make sure your MOC is parked correctly. You hit right D-pad. MOC gonna dance around. Yada yada yada. Y'all know how this go, man. Well, maybe not the newbies or whatever. But we just wait until we can start up the job, and we'll go ahead and start up a Titan. You can do whatever you want. If you got something in your phone to start it up. All you're doing is starting it up just to back out, to get your camera fixed and all of that good stuff, man. So I'm gonna back out of this Titan. And now I am ready to do the job glitch again, but this time get an invite to the back of the MOC. So my C2 is in the MOC. Send me an invite to the back of the MOC, and I'm going to do the same thing. Open up the phone, go to the last page, accept, while spamming right D-pad. If done correctly, you'll get put in this job right here. If done incorrectly, then you'll get pulled into the back of the MOC and you got to start all that shit over. But that was a W for me. I made sure that helper left the back of the MOC and was outside before I backed out of that job. So now I'm ready to receive the RCV. Now you can see I'm here trying to figure it out. It was really longer than this, but I cut it a little bit or whatever. I'm trying to TP inside of this damn RCV so it don't be despawning. But a little struggle going on here, man. It's all good. I was just trying to figure out the right point of, when I was gonna basically exit the C2 character out while getting inside of the RCV at the same time. So as you can see, I'm getting ready to go ahead and get into the RCV now, and there it goes, banging around in the back of the MOC. So that means that's a dub, a success. I'm not really sure why I got this loading, save, failed nonsense. It doesn't matter. I still received the RCV. Everything's all good. So just send myself an invite from C2 that went to the back of their MOC. I could have just EWO'd in the back, because you do have weapons when you receive a car and you're stuck in the back of the MOC or whatever, but just waiting for an invite from the C2. We'll accept that invite and then we'll be up out of here, man. Easy peasy. But yeah, Not really sure why I got a saving fail, but like I said, don't be alarmed. If you do or if you don't get that, no biggie. Alright, accept that invite to the back of the MOC. Now everything is complete as far as receiving. We received a RCV onto the RCV slot, which is now in the back of our MOC. I'll go ahead and call it out just to show you. Services MOC, request personal vehicle, and there's RCV spawning under a damn MOC for whatever reason. Yeah, you can see the other one in the background right there, and this is the one that belongs to this character in the back of the MOC. Modded RCV on the RCV slot that was pulled. Now, remember I had that pink baddie 801 that's stored in the facility now? As you can see, when you go up behind here and you hit right D-pad behind the MOC, it'll give you that alert telling you, you can't put this bike here. Now, I know the average person would think like, whoa, you said that that bike is in the place of the RCV inside of the facility, which it is. But these things are under protection, man. So you gotta know how to finagle things, so to speak. So as you can see, I just called out a Sanchez that's stored inside of my facility. You will not lose this vehicle. You just need a vehicle to bypass the protections of the special vehicles that's inside of the facility. So when I drive this Sanchez that's in a regular personal vehicle slot, you can see I don't get that stupid alert telling me that I can't push whatever I have in the back of the MOC. So I'll go ahead and push that to the facility. So now the RCV on the RCV slot is in the first personal vehicle place inside of my facility. So we'll go ahead and TP to the facility and show you what's going on. Even though it's going to be invisible, it's still there. So the average person again would think if they did something like this, oh, well, I just messed up. I got a RCV invisible inside of my facility. Well, what do I do now? Well, we'll get there. We'll get to that. So let's just go ahead and load on in and see everything what I just said, man. So it's going to be two things invisible on here. The baddie 801 still. And now the RCV on the RCV slot. Two invisible vehicles. But we will fix that. So as you can see, this is the area for the RCV slot. Slash RCV on top of it. Shows nothing there, but it's something there. And the RCV is invisible too. Like I said, it's in the personal vehicle slot. So I'll show you right now. Let's go on over to the little organizer thing or whatever. Hit right D-pad, and as you can see, RCV is on that first personal vehicle slot. Perfect. All we need to do now is push that push that RCV from that personal vehicle slot where it belongs so it can show up inside of the facility. This is the wrap up, if you will. So you just go back outside and I'll call a mechanic and show you that that baddie is still there as well. Baddie 801. And that's going to be the magic bike that we're using. Or maybe I shouldn't say magic bike because somebody might say, oh, there's a magic slot. No. But yeah, that baddie 801 is showing where the RCV will show up. So let's go ahead and call that baddie 801 out. Now, This will let you know that you're actually pushing things correctly, because even though this baddie 801, what we started off with, even though this bike is inside of the facility, when I pull up, it gives me a full alert saying I need to remove a vehicle in order to put this in the facility. And we'll go ahead and accept that, because the facility is not actually full, it's just the placement of the slot. So all we need to do is load in, and we'll select RCV. Now by selecting RCV, at that point, it's going to put everything back where it belongs. So choose RCV. That's going to put the pink baddie 801 showing itself in that personal vehicle slot, because it's on a personal vehicle slot. And now you can see the fresh RCV is there. Cash coin RCV, stored properly inside of the facility. If you're doing anything else and not exactly what I'm doing, then you're doing that shit wrong. I'm out of here, man. Peace.